Welcome to the R3 Network. My name's Ryan Praser, and with the R3 Network, we're here to introduce you to brand new and upcoming talent in and around Prague, as well as worldwide. And we have one of these international artists with us today. What's your name? Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Munsha,
Munsha.
and I'm Italian, and I'm based in Berlin.
Based in Berlin?
Yeah.
All right. So you traveled over to Prague and you played a concert for us last night.
Yeah.
We have Mr. Cello here. So tell us a little bit about the act. What is it that you do?
So I like to experiment soundscapes and in a experimental noise way, using cello and also stomp boxes and different
and loops
loops and different kind of efforts.
Okay.
And, yeah.
So we saw a couple of performances from you last night, and you were using these stomp boxes. Tell us a little bit about the setup. Like, how did you get into looping cello, for example?
It comes really from the experimentation I made with voice. So I used to do it a lot, and also in the past. And I really love to use different layers, you know, to create ambience, which I can also play, and something harder, but at the same way using support, you know, like a pillow of sound.
Okay, that's a nice way to put it. So with this pillow of sounds, what have you done? I know a little bit about your history, but tell us what you've done with the music that you make.
It's different kind of things. Concert with cello or voice and solo, or with other musicians in a improv scene in Italy and in Berlin as well. And I produce music for theater or movies. Also experimenting a bit. It's just a challenge for me to produce music that is not really fitting with what I'm used to play when I give concert, you know?
Yeah.
It can be also pop or classical, or it's really funny. Yeah.
And I know you're working on a project at the moment where you have like a whole cast to organize, in a sense. How's that?
Yeah, it was. It's a stage play. It's a musical stage play about this the only female orchestra in a concentration camp.
Okay.
In Auschwitz, Birkenau, and the show has 7 young actors, profi actors, and then an orchestra and a singer. And I made it for them to arrange some old music from the repertoire, and also composing and play together new music. So merging together the orchestra in an acoustic way and some electronics.
Okay, cool. So you tend to bring all kinds of genres and mixes together. That's really cool. So you've been around for a while doing music like this, and you're a different kind of musician that I've had on the R3 Network so far. So I've had singer-songwriters, acoustic singers, keyboard, etc., etc., but no one from the classical world as such, no one that's really been trained musically. So I want to know from your side of the fence, what's it like to jam with other musicians from the other side? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but really I love it. So I study classical music, but I always played also in rock and punk bands, and I used also to jam, and also with the musician I'm playing with. We fit together different kind of backgrounds, musical backgrounds, and to be honest, I don't play so often with people with classical
training.
Yeah,
okay,
no.
Cool.
But
I just thought, but in the theatre world, that maybe when you're composing these things, you're meeting other people that have been classically trained. I just wanted to know how it's different, like playing with me or singing with me, for example, if you were to.
The music is an international
it's
language.
Universal, right?
So,
yeah. It's really cool. So, a couple more questions for you. First off, Mr. Cello. Tell us a story of Mr. Cello.
Oh. Mr. Cello, it came in my life suddenly. So I was at the music school. I was studying singing, and I just fell in love, listening to the sound. And I remember I told myself, okay, now I will open this door. I was in the alleyway of the music school, and I will open the door, and I don't care which instrument is that. I will play it. I have to.
That's cool. That's
And
really cool.
it was a cello.
Awesome.
Yeah. And
Was it
yeah.
this cello?
No, it was another one. I have another cello in Italy, so
All right, okay.
that's backup. And no, this came later. Yeah, this came later when I tried to get some better, better wood and better sound and warmly and yeah.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, it's part of the family,
Nice, nice. I want to talk to you about the loop stuff again. All right. So, like I said, I've dealt with a lot of aspiring musicians and independent artists just coming up. For someone who's looking to experiment with loops, do you have any advice on where to start, on what ideas, any inspirations to go and look at? So for someone that's just starting and they just got their first loop pedal.
I'm using this amazing Stonebox's mod device. They're based in Berlin, and it's a really new company.
Okay.
And they made this amazing Stonebox, so you can set different presets and save it, and just go around and have with different kind of reverbs, delay, looper as well. Nice. And it's nice because it's not only made for rock musicians or for guitar or bass players, but for everyone. So I use it for cello and also with voice.
That's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I guess the most important thing when you decide to use effects is to understand what you like to have, and then try out
until
what
something
can
sticks.
fit. Yeah.
Until something sticks.
Or audio or media as well. So the possibilities are really, really, really a lot.
Okay. Anything else that you would kind of throw out there as advice to people and how to get themselves seen, get themselves opportunities?
Oh.
Any just general advice for aspiring artists?
Just trying to have always something to say through music.
That's a common theme that we have here.
Yeah, it's important. And anyway, it's a language. Music is a language, and it's important to be sensitive, I guess, and observe and translate somehow what you're experiencing, what you see, and what you're feeling into another layer.
Another medium.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for coming, Munsha. It's been a pleasure to have you.
And glad to play here.
It's awesome. Now, there's a lot of things going on with the R3 Bar. You can check it out on our pages. Please support the R3 Network. Give us a subscribe and check out Munsha on all our platforms. But all that I've got left to say is thank you very much.
Thanks to you. Pleasure.
Now that is respect.